Who is most responsible for the devastation here in Minneapolis?
Oh, wow. Clearly the responsibility of the devastation would have to fall on the rioters, but the lack of action by the city and by our governor, and I do believe that they had the opportunity to intervene. I don't know how that's so easily overlooked.
Here now is the man who promises he will intervene, Dr. Scott Jensen, who's a Republican running for governor of Minnesota. Dr. Jensen, great to see you tonight. Now, you heard what that diner owner said, the responsibility of the devastation, of course, the rioters, but this lies with the governor. Now, you actually brought this up during your debate with Governor Walz. It just happened. Now, how is that not already a disqualifier? I mean, the city burned and neighborhoods devastated, and that police precinct still abandoned 2+ years later.
We had news journalists around here saying, where is Governor Walz at the time? And they're still saying it. But today, Laura, all across Minnesota, people are saying, where was Governor Walz? Where is Governor Walz? They're wondering when the nightmare is going to be over. Governor Walz took no initiative to remove the autonomous zones, to rebuild the 3rd precinct. He just doesn't seem to get it, that it wasn't just a building. It's a spirit of lawfulness. Unfortunately for Governor Walz, he was responsible for the epicenter of the riots in 2020, and there are cities across the nation that burned because of his inability to act. He froze because he wasn't sure what his base would tell. He needed to know whether or not it was safe, and he does this over and over again, whether you're talking about putting the National Guard on the streets, letting the 3rd precinct burn, telling the state patrol to stand down and let the Christopher Columbus statue get torn down 2 or 3 weeks later. And then even the last month in Minneapolis, there was clear evidence that Minneapolis is still a very troubled city. Governor Walz did nothing. He froze.
Now, Dr. Jensen, independent journalist Rebecca Brannon caught what happened when a resident asked Governor Walz about the 3rd precinct. Watch this.
Why would you let a police station burn to the ground and not send troops in there to stop?
Well, Governor, we've got some folks waiting for us at that farm to go, so we should have it there. Yeah,
you can't answer that question.
On there.
I'm with USDA.
Well, you take a picture.
You can't answer that.
There you go. Thank you so much. We're gonna have farm meals ready for us.
Dr. Jensen, that's one of his constituents. Is that any way to treat the people who actually, make this state go? Lived here for decades?
Laura, I think that's why the last 3 polls we've seen have put us in a dead heat, and recently Real Clear Politics came out and reclassified our race as a toss-up. Quite frankly, this is the way Governor Walz is treating the constituents. He's not answering the question. This isn't leadership, and Minnesotans get it. They're frustrated. They feel like he doesn't get it, that grocery shelves are empty, groceries have gone up in price, gas is $5 a gallon, and he's sitting there ducking and trying to hide.
Dr. Jensen, we're going to be following the primary on Tuesday. You're the favorite, obviously, to win that. But this is one of the races we're going to be following going into November. Thank you very much.